Hey coin lovers, welcome back to my channel Coin Purchaser. Today we are diving deep into a little quarter with big New England charm, the 2001 Vermont State Quarter. If you found one jingling in your pocket this morning or you're hunting for collector value, you're in the right place. By the end of this video you'll know everything about its story, how to identify important versions, where to find value, and what collectors are actually paying for these coins right now. Let's go. Two maple trees framing the famous Camel's Hump Mountain and the motto Freedom and Unity. Simple, elegant, and full of regional pride, the Vermont Quarter is a favorite among state quarter collectors and Americans who love local stories on their change. Even though most of these coins still trade for face value in everyday pockets, certain conditions and variants can fetch collector interest and real money. We'll show you how to spot the coins worth keeping. Two maple trees, Camel's Hump Mountain, the inscription Freedom and Unity. Designed to celebrate Vermont's heritage. Asterisk mint locations and mintages: Philadelphia P and Denver D business strikes, and San Francisco S proofs. Example mintages: P 423,400,000, D 459,404,000, S proofs 3,094,140. These large mintages help explain why most examples remain common. Copper core with copper nickel clad for business strikes, standard modern quarter composition. The 50 State Quarters program ran from 1999 to 2008 and revitalized public interest in small change by placing state-themed designs on the reverse of the Washington Quarter. Vermont's design celebrates the Green Mountain State. The two maple trees symbolize Vermont's forests and syrup tradition, while Camel's Hump is one of the state's most iconic peaks. The motto Freedom and Unity dates back to Vermont's early political history and reflects the state's spirit. This coin was part of the flood of halves and quarters Americans began collecting as soon as the program launched, and it became an instant classic for people who grew up visiting Vermont's mountains and maple stands. The U.S. Mint struck the Vermont Quarter at Philadelphia and Denver for circulation and produced proof versions in San Francisco. Combined mintages across those mints were in the hundreds of millions for circulating strikes. Those large mintages mean finding a Vermont quarter is easy, but the mint also produced proof sets and special silver proof sets for collectors. The silver proof versions have a different metal content and attract more collector interest than ordinary circulated pieces. If you're collecting, check for S mint marks that indicate proof strikes and, for deeper value, the special 90% silver proofs that were issued to collectors. Look on the reverse: two maple trees to the left and right with Camel's Hump in the background and Freedom and Unity across the top. If those features are crisp, you have a standard design example. P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, S for San Francisco proofs. The S mint mark indicates proof coins which may be carried in proof sets or sold individually to collectors. Coins with no wear, full luster, and strong strike details are candidates for grading. Grading dramatically impacts price, so uncirculated grades like MS65 and above are where price is separate from face value. For the Vermont Quarter, there are no widely recognized, market-shaking errors that regularly command huge premiums. Most Vermont quarters in circulation are common and worth face value. However, collectors should always watch for clear minting errors such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, or striking on wrong planchets. When rare, well-documented errors can carry premiums, but these must be authenticated by a grading service. If you ever think you've found a major error, get it professionally examined. Alright, here's the part you clicked for the money part. I'm going to give straightforward, market-backed figures and explain what affects price. Most 2001 Vermont quarters in everyday pockets remain worth face value, 25 cents. If it's worn, spend it or save it, but don't expect big returns. Multiple price guides in the U.S. Mint's release and modern market data confirm these coins are common. Typical circulated price range, about 25 cents to 40 cents for circulated but collectible worthy examples. NGC's price guide lists modest values for circulated grades as of late 2025. Uncirculated business strikes. Small premiums over face, typically $1 or a few dollars depending on appeal. A commonly reported value around $5 for many state quarters. This is the grade where the coin shifts from common pocket change to collector interest. Prices increase and can be in the teens of dollars on marketplaces. Listings and auction records show certified MS-66 examples commonly offered in the $10 to $20 range, sometimes higher based on eye appeal and certification. Real-world seller listings on auction sites confirm MS-66 coins often sell for about $10 to USD20. Exceptional coins graded at the very top of the scale can sell for much more. There are rare cases in auction records for extremely high-graded Vermont quarters that brought well above the usual amounts. But these are outliers and often tied to exceptional strike quality and near-perfect surfaces. For perspective, PCGS auction archives show higher-end realized prices for top-graded state quarters, but those sales are rare and specific to condition. If you have what you think is a gem, look to professional auction records and grading certificates. San Francisco proofs and especially the 90% silver proof issues are worth more than clad business strikes. Silver proof specimens in high grades can be traded in the tens of dollars in standard PR69 to PR70 conditions. The silver content plus collector demand elevates these values above the clad versions. These are market snapshots. Exact prices depend on grade, eye appeal, certification, and where you sell. For the most accurate appraisal, get a grade from NGC or PCGS and consult recent auction records for that grade. If you want to save coins for possible future value, focus on packaging and storage. No handling with bare fingers, store in flips, coin folders, or acid-free holders. Avoid cleaning the coin because cleaning destroys collector value. If you plan to sell, get higher value candidates slabbed by a major grading service like PCGS or NGC before listing. Slabbed coins get far better prices than raw coins in many markets. Best sales channels depend on coin grade. Raw circulated coins are fine for eBay or local coin shops. High-grade slabbed coins usually do better at specialist auctions or established online dealers. Be sure to compare fees and buyer reach. Watch for silver-proof versions in old-proof sets. These are the most likely to outperform the standard clad circulation coins in resale value. Here are some ready-to-use lines you can drop into your video to keep viewers hooked and informed. Small coin, big story. Today we're uncovering the secrets of the 2001 Vermont quarter, its design, its history, and whether it's worth more than 25 cents. Value reveal moment. If your quarter looks heavily worn, it's probably worth its face value, but crisp uncirculated examples graded MS-65 and above can bring real money to collectors. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a Vermont quarter in a mint state. Show me a photo and we'll look together at whether it might be worth grading. If you enjoyed this detective dive into pocket change, hit subscribe and ring the bell. Next time we'll compare Vermont to neighboring New Hampshire and see which state quarter collectors love most. Look for surface marks, where on Washington's hair and high points of the trees, and any strange doubling or off-center strike marks. Macro close-ups help buyers and graders. If it looks uncirculated and particularly lustrous, consider sending it to a major grading service. Pack securely and ensure the shipment. When listing an item, include high-resolution photos of both obverse and reverse, the mint mark, and the edge. Mention whether the coin came from a roll, bank, or proof set. Provide a clear condition description and any grading if already certified. Almost certainly not. Most are common and trade for face value or modest premiums unless slabbed at a very high grade or possessing a rare, authenticated error. Auction records for extraordinary pieces exist but are extreme outliers. If you have a coin you suspect is uniquely valuable, get an expert opinion and grading. For coins you believe are MS65 or better, or rare proofs, grading by PCGS or NGC is often worth the cost because it opens auction and dealer channels that pay premiums for certified pieces. For common circulated pieces, the grading fees will usually exceed any price benefit. Modern clad quarters are inexpensive to counterfeit in theory, but large-scale fakes of 2001 Vermont quarters are not a widespread issue. Unusual weight, odd metal color, or sloppy dies are red flags. If suspicious, have a coin examined by a professional. To sum up, the 2001 Vermont quarter is a beautiful little piece of Americana and a pleasant reminder of the Green Mountain State. For most people it's pocket change, but for collectors the path to value runs through condition, proof/silver versions, and certification. If you want to get serious about collecting state quarters, start by sorting through mint condition examples, keeping your proof coins safe, and tracking recent auction results for the exact grade you have. If you learned something new, do me a favor, like this video, subscribe for more coin deep dives, and share a photo of your favorite state quarter in the comments. I'll pick one to appraise on camera in the next video. Check the U.S. Mint release details and design notes, mintage references and collector's guides, up-to-date graded market price guides, auction records and live marketplace listings to assemble accurate values and ranges today, November 27, 2025. For quick reference I used the U.S. Mint release page, mintages and mintage guides, NGC and PCGS price and auction summaries, and current marketplace listings on eBay and major coin dealers. If you want, I can paste a short list of the exact links and price snapshots I use so you can verify the numbers yourself. Thanks for watching. Keep your coins clean of fingerprints, keep your eyes open for hidden gems, and I'll see you next time with another. Bye for now.